think my live stream is on now.
Okay.
Yeah, check my channel. Check if the live stream is on.
Alright, yeah. Alright, live now. Cool.
Is this sound good?
I'll tell you now. Alright, try saying something.
My live stream is on now. Okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Is it good now? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Let me do something. Can you see the game view now? Can you see the... Huh? Oh, can you hear me on the stream? You can or can't? You can, okay. Yeah, mute the audio. Okay. So can you see how I'm moving around in the scene? Is it showing? Okay. So this is the player. Where is your? This is your actor. Where is? So where is the actor? The German one. Oh, so. But when you play it's small. Buildbox. Yeah. This is massive. Jesus, what is this? That's true, Joe. Giant crushing buildings. That is insane. Okay, so normally what you're supposed to do is when you open the character node. Wow, I haven't used Buildbox in months. Okay, so what you do is that you add in a if collide, and then I'll rename it to damage zone, and then we need a state machine. So what do you press to damage the player? Where in the node is that damage is? Press a button. So is it here? Here, right? Oh, this is the attack button, isn't it? This one. This one. This is. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen something called attack button. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the button, there's a problem that you're gonna have, and the problem would be the player would. Some players can spam the attack button. It's fine. But if they spam it, then no. They can keep tapping it, and normally you're supposed to have like a attack delay. When you tap the button, you attack, and then for like 1 second or 2 seconds after the animation has finished. Yes, exactly. So I have. Let me check my archive. I have something like that. Is my hard drive. I've worked on a project like that before. That I've done something. Let me attach that to it. Okay. Buildbox. Buildbox. And where is it? A lot of stuff. Custom nodes. I have a lot of stuff like think is yes, this one. Yes, I'm gonna show you what to do. Yeah, I'll show you what to do now. Okay, there we go. So we are going to need two signal filters and one invert Okay, two signal and one invert. Let me do it now. Okay. So two signal filter, duplicate, and then one invert signal. Okay, and then a delay node. All right. The attack button, I'll bring it out so I can access it from here. Damage zone, I'm gonna remove the damage zone for now. I'll leave the damage zone there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is this. I'm gonna remove it from start. Where is the start? Yeah, this is from start. I'm gonna remove it from start. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what now we're gonna do is this. Okay, start to enable, and then we wanna put the signal invert. Okay, so signal invert, and then okay, and then a delay should be beside the signal, which is a delay here. So we want the start to be in the touched and the pressed to be in the first signal, and then this will go from here to here, and this will go from here to here, and then this will go from here to here, this will go from here to here, this will go from here to here. If I explain how this works, I'll probably give you an headache. So let me save you the stress. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. In this delay, any time you pull there, you can only press this button twice. So let's try this now without putting the damage zone. Let me remove this from it, and let's try this now like this. So if you play the game, you can see that the player cannot wait. Okay, wait a minute. There's still something missing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Oh my god, no. I made a mistake. Yeah, this should be here and this should be here. That's why it's not doing. Yeah, this should be here and this should be here. Yeah, it should work now. Okay, so how to go inside here? Okay, when we play the game now, the player cannot see. You see that? Yeah. If you watch it, the player cannot spam the attack button. See that? You can only attack once, and then after 2 seconds, you can do it again. Yeah, that works pretty cool. So now we need to work on the damage. Yeah, that's... Oh, yes! Let me show you. Hey, how are you? Who is that? There's somebody on the chat. I feel Zach. Who is that? I have no idea who that is. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Okay, let me show you. Let me put the what's it called? The game view on the screen. Let me do a window view. Okay, I'll do a browser display. Okay, display. Okay, display is not working. Let me remove this. Remove. Okay, let me add the game view. Play, and then add a window capture. Add properties and do the game view. Hey, NF Gaming, how you doing? Let me put the view there. Can't find it. Yeah, preview. There we go. That's the preview. Let me change this back because it's not showing. I need to show the Buildbox. Why is the two showing the same thing? Okay, let me show preview here and then remove this one and add a new one. Add a new Windows source. Add a new display. Yeah, window capture. Add a new one instead. Yep, and then put in the. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this, yeah. So if you play this now, let me show you. Buildbox. I keep tapping that attack, but as you can see, you can only attack after 2 seconds. So all you have to do is increase that time from 2 seconds to like 3 seconds. If you increase the time to like 3 seconds, then the player. So you have to check the time. You have to check the duration of that animation. So you put the time in that delay node, and then the player can only press that button after that seconds. Yeah, yeah. So that is when you want to activate that damage zone. Yeah. So I would prefer using one simple animation like punching, because this animation you have is like a combo. So combo is a bit more complicated with Buildbox and 3D. So I would advise you to use just a normal punch or kick. So what you do is that you connect the okay, let me deactivate the okay, yeah. So what you do is that you would you would connect the what's it called? You would connect the damage zone to a state machine that has 3 states, and then you put it in the second state. So you connect it. So okay, so you connect that state. That state will be activated when the animation plays. Let me connect that. Animation play fight. Yeah, activate when the damage plays. Yeah, so go and change the animation first and then put this in damage. So oh, actually, yeah. So what you want to do? What I do if I'm doing something like this is I first write down what I want to do in text, because you need to understand the basics before you can get some things to work. So what in the mechanics you want is that once you activate that collider, you want to deactivate it immediately. Yes, so it's like it pops out, it collides, and then it goes away. So in order to deactivate it, what you need to do is okay, let me have a look. So once you release the button, you connect released to the second to the start state. So what happens is that once you press the enable button, you activate the damage zone, and once you release your hand from the button, you deactivate it. So that is like a fast attack, like a punch. Yeah. So what you do is that you go to your character, you look for the if collide. Oh my god, been a long time I've used Buildbox. What is that? Oh yeah, yes, yeah. So here, okay. So the player, I think it's the mesh that has the problem. It's just complicated. I don't know. But what you do is that, because I don't know why the player is just so big. So what you do is that you move you click on the damage zone, and then you move that colliding box to the front, and then you move that in the front of the player. So what you can do is that you can just make it a bit smaller, because you don't want the player to be able to punch the enemy when they are facing the back, if you understand. Yeah. So you would reduce the scale to like 0.5. No, not that side. 0.5 from here. From the other side, 0.5. Okay. So you move it to the player, and then you move, and then yeah, I think it's fine like this actually. We can move it a bit up. Yep, like this is decent, I think. We can reduce the scaling on the side to like 0.8. Yep, this is good. Or 0.7. Nice. So like this 0.7 is nice. Okay, so in this box collider, you now go back to your player's node map, and then you connect what you want to happen. So in this collide, you do if collide with enemy, then you want to send a signal to reduce the enemy's health. Yeah, so you can do that by yourself. But let's test this. Let's test this out. So I'm gonna on the debug mode, and then we start the game again. So this is the player, and then you are using a mesh collider for the player, right? So mesh collider don't work well for Buildbox. It's really annoying. Yeah. So if you see, if you press this attack button, you activate it. I don't really get what's happening here. Let me restart again. Let me put in back the. Okay, game view. Okay. So I have an idea. Instead of attaching the relays to deactivate the collider, I added a delay node. So you put the time in the delay node. So once the delay node time is finished, the delay node will deactivate the if collide. Yeah. So you add a delay to when you activate the punch, the delay starts, and then after that seconds, it will deactivate the damage zone. Yeah. So you also have an under if collide. I don't know if you're using that one. Is it this one? Yeah. You'll see it now. Is it this one? Oopsie. I think it's this one. Okay, this one. So does that damage work? No, not yet. Okay, so I've removed that if collide and I'll put the damage in here. Yeah. So if we go and play now, I'll save the game. I'll save it. Not yet. Yeah, let me save it in case it crashes. Okay, so play the game. Debug mode. So if you press attack, it deactivates and then see. Oh, that works now. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, the screen is not showing. Let me show the screen. Properties. Properties. Preview. Okay. Why is preview? Why is it not showing? Oh, strange. It's not showing it, right? Okay, wait a minute. Let me enable it now. Properties. Preview. Okay. Yep, it's showing now. So if you look at it, when we hit that button, the player attacks and then it deactivates the attacking attack. Attack, deactivate, 3 seconds and attack again. So I think the 3 seconds. Yeah. The 3 seconds is too much. Let me go and reduce the 3 seconds. The 3 seconds is too much. But I can see it works. Let me go and reduce the 3 seconds to like 2 seconds. And let me play now. So now we can press attack to attack, and again it goes away. Attack. Attack, and it goes away. We can move around and then attack again. If collide not found. Have you seen that? Yeah. Ah. um. Wow. Yeah. I forgot to turn off the delay. So if you have a look at it now, you see that we can attack and then do that. Can even make the 1 second and then make this one 0.5. Yeah. So attack, go away. Attack, go away. Attack, go away. And attack, go away. Attack, go away. Attack, go away. That works. So you need to go and change the animation to a simple punch. Yeah. And that works. Have you seen it? So you just need to move the you move the what's it called? You move the box collider a bit lower to fit in the front of the player. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This should be a preview. Why is it not showing preview? Okay. I haven't streamed a long time as well. Okay. It should work now. Let's see. It should show now. So you press punch, it goes away. You attack. 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 It goes away. Hopefully you see that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so change the collision of the player to a cylinder. Yeah, change it from all to cylinder because all doesn't work. It's just crap. Change it to cylinder and then play the game in debug mode several times so that you can align the box collider to the player's normal position. Yeah, so I will send you this baby doc. Do you, yeah. What? Where did you get the animation from? Oh, let me show you something you can do. Send me the player file on Discord. Just the model. Yeah, yeah. Let me try and capture my screen. I want to show you something. Let me try and capture my screen. Media source, no. How do I get my old screen? I think it should be display capture. Why is display capture not working? Remove component. Browser. Oh no, remove that browser. Don't need that. Let me add. Oh god, I haven't used all this stuff in a very long time. Window capture. Okay, and then my. Whew. This is crazy. I'm such a noob now. Let me do display capture. No, I've tried that one. Window game capture. Okay, game capture. Specific window. And if I do oh god, I'm such a noob now. Since what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What's color source? Display capture, primary monitor, secondary monitor. Yeah, why can't I display my primary monitor? I don't know why. What about the transform? Fit to size. Yeah. Remove. Have you sent it? Okay, on Discord. Okay, okay. Trying to get it to display my screen, but trying to be stubborn. Personal. Whew. This window display. This is just so annoying. Can display my OBS, but it's not displaying the exact thing I wanted to show. Okay, yeah, there we go. So you can see my Chrome, right? So there is a website called Maximo. So you just have to log in. You log into Maximo. And then all you have to do is upload your character. And let me go and download your character from the stuff you sent me. Fight. I'll drag him in here. And before we know it, do you use that? Yeah, Maximum is still good. You put your character in there, and then you just choose any animation you want. Punch. So go to Maximo and get a punch, a simple punch animation like this one right here, and download it. Yeah. And you can even get small. You can get like kick, and then you can use a state machine node to switch if you want to use a kick or the punch. You can use anyone in random. That'd be cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The dying animation. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. Transform fit to screen. Yeah. So you have a dying animation. Yeah, I said dying. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I figured out? When Buildbox 3D is so messed up and easy but complicated, because if you use the same subscene, if you want your character to blend between animations, they just do nonsense. So I always create one subscene for one animation. Yeah. So I use the state. So I use the state machine to change which subscene and animation I want it to play. Yeah, but with your own now. So if this is your dying animation, you just have to trigger it um when the player is killed, and you know this. If you check the stream, these nodes are the nodes that allow your player to move. You create a state machine and put it in front of your start. So you connect. So use your state machine to connect the player movement, to connect them to the start. So what you do is that what happened now? What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Yeah. So what you do now is, where is the start? Where the hell are the start gone? Yeah, this is this is start. Okay. Oh god. My nodes always look like this as well. Very complicated. It give me headache. Yeah, because once you keep working on your game, the nodes just get crazy. So you connect the start and then connect it to your start. So what you do is that once the player dies, then you want to activate this empty one, so the player will not be able to move. You will see it on the stream. Yeah. So it's on this one that you now connect the play the dead animation. On this last on the third state. If you notice, I don't use the fourth state. That's because when you put some things on the first state, the game set them as default. So we don't want anything as default. We want it to be able to be changed. Yeah.
Alright, no, that makes sense. Alright, yeah, that was it. A quick one. On the enemy side, right?
Yeah.
So it seems as if the enemy is attacking and it is taking the character's life, right?
Yeah.
But there's a bit of an issue. Like, okay, if you can try and play it, and then just move a bit towards the enemy, and you will see the enemy will come towards you, right? And he'll attack you once.
Yeah.
But now that process of when he's attacking you, I mean, because now he's now close to you, he should be able to attack you multiple times, basically until you're dead. So, but now what's happening? When he comes close to you, he'll attack you. It will deplete your life,
Once and stop.
and stop. Yeah.
That's because you're using a if collide. So if collide works when you enter a trigger, and once you enter the trigger, it stops. So what you want to do is that you want the trigger to be activated, deactivated, activated, deactivated.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a template I have. It's called the Battle Royale template. I don't know if you've seen my Battle Royale template.
I know the one that you have the one, yeah, with the cubes and the
Yes, yes, I did some things like that there. So I even did. I'm gonna let me show you what I did with my Battle Royale template now.
okay.
I'm gonna open it. I haven't opened it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a number of templates.
yeah. I've done some update to it, and it's really really good. Let me show you. Battle Royale template. Which one is it? Battle Royale 3. I haven't opened it in like 5 months.
Since we last spoke.
Yeah, I've opened it in like 5 months. Uh, okay, so I will show you how I did it. So let me play it first and see how it works. 50%, 50%, 25%. Okay, 50%. No more. Let me show you. It's just as if I've been in the future, and you just came from the past. Let me show you, because I've done the exact thing. Uh, how can I share my screen? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna create a new web capture, a new one. Add the preview. I have to play it first. Play, okay, and then go to place and add the preview. Uh, properties, preview. Oh god, where's the damn preview? Okay, there we go. Good. So let me start again. So if you watch this stream now, you should be able to see that preview. So the player has 10 health, the enemy has 4 health. So when the enemy hit the player, the enemy sends a damage to the player.
So you actually have changed it quite a bit. Nice. All right.
Yeah, and then the zone moves according to the time. So if you look at the player's health is going to be reducing. But I made that same mistake that you did there, and then the enemy cannot just attack. But if the player moves outside the zone, if you check the player's health, the health is reducing, and then the player can die. So I did the death animation here. You see my death animation now. So if you're outside the zone, your health is reduced, and then you die, and die, and then you can't move the player. Yeah, and then you can't move the player.
Okay. Yeah. Animation play. Okay, now you can. Let's go.
Yeah, that was exactly what I did. I changed. Let me show you the node map of the player. The node map is just yeah, it's not as complicated as yours, but yeah, it's a bit complicated. So I did that blah 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 blah. Yeah, so if you see me, my debt. Oh, I used the same one for this one. I did this one like your own. I triggered the death animation once the player's health is less than zero. I added it myself. So the enemy now. Let me have a look at the enemy itself. So I said the enemy should damage the player. Okay, damage, collide. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So the player is gonna play the attack. Oh god, I don't even understand what I've done here again. So attack. If collide with character, then 0.5. What have I done here? Did I really do this? Was it me? Sometimes you see what you've done, like, oh my god, how did I make this big mistake? So this is the character zombie plays the animation. The speed is 1.5. I increased the speed. You know that you can increase the speed of your animations.
Yes, yes. In fact, my animation at the moment is
Yeah,
increased. The speed is increased by two because the original is
it's very slow. Yeah,
slow.
and also you can tweak the transition time to make it more smooth.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, you can even reduce it to zero so that the player can do more smoothly. But you can put like maybe like 0.1 or 0.2 just to make it more fluid. Yeah. So with this one, I what is this that I'm doing? So okay. So what I did is that the enemy has a box collider, right?
Yes, yes.
Because it's a zombie. So if that box collider should touch the player, that box collider is going to activate another collider that does the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was exactly what I did. But what I didn't do, I didn't sync it with the animation like I told you to do. I didn't sync my with the animation.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So what?
That's
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna add a state machine like I told you to do, and then I'm going to put it in activate and activate and duplicate this one and make it like that. In and out. Okay. So as long as the player is inside this collider, it will activate the damage, deactivate it, and I can even add another delay that would activate it again and then deactivate it. If you see what I did in the in the in the node map. So I added two delay. So one would change it from normal to attack, and the other one changes from attack to normal.
Give me 1 second, Zay.
Yeah. So let me play it now and let me show you. So now, when we hit the player, let me. Hopefully I pray it's showing on my screen. Please show the preview. Yeah, I didn't show the preview. I hate you. Preview. Yeah, there we go. So let me go to So if the enemy come and meet the player, okay, there's showtime. So we have 10. We have. Come on, attack. Attack.
Zay,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna ask if I can. I'm gonna mute myself for just 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
That's alright. That's alright. Yeah. That's cool. 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 Okay. So one damage to the player. So if collide. Oh. Yeah. This is what we want to do. So if we should start attacking, attack the player, and then it activates this one, and then this deactivates it, and then this activates this one and activate damage. So we want to. Okay. So I'm gonna remove this and remove this. So once this animation ends, we want it to reactivate this. That's if the player is still in collision with it. Let me have a look. So we go from here, if collide, timer, and then attack. Right. Okay. So when I go from air to air, or from here to here, which one? So end, enable. Think for a bait. So want the animation to play again once the animation ends. So ending of it, if the player is still in collision, we want it to trigger this again. Okay. We still need a delay, actually, a delay that turns it off. So it goes from here to here. And then once the animation is finished and the player is still colliding with it, I'm sure that should fix it though. So we should actually turn off the one that triggers the let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Firstly, I will know what to do. So I move into the enemy, The enemy attacks. Okay. 9. Okay. Okay. So now the enemy is okay. It's still attacking, but it's not dealing damage. And why is that? Why isn't the enemy dealing damage to the player? Interesting. Okay, so this is the damage, and this is the player. Receive damage. What is received damage? Yep, this is a signal animation that tells the player to get damaged. Where is it? Signal, receive signal. Yeah, apply damage. This is for the zone. Where is the damage of the... Okay, yeah, we're using a sensor. Yeah, if collide sensor. So it should damage the character. Okay. So we want to deactivate this. And then the animation would run again and activate. So it's activating this but not playing the animation again. Alright. So if we should enable this collision again. If I should remove that one, what happens? The enemy gets 1 damage of the player. And well, if it moves closer to him again, it's going to attack him again and beam up. Poof. Okay. After ending it, then it goes here again. So rig is like 0.2. Okay, attack him. 9 damage. Seven. I'm gonna go and have some food, guys. I'll be back and we can fix some of the bugs that are here. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.